As a pastor, I help families facing health challenges. As your senator, I'm working to lower what families pay for prescriptions. It's going to save Georgians money, and it's going to save Georgians' lives. I don't practice politics. I practice what I preach.
7 Degrees at Full Sail University puts the tools in your hands to develop your artistic vision and become a creative.
The Undertaker inside of a casket and set it on fire. Those claims were real, so how did the Undertaker escape and survive? Well, after being shot.
But there are a number of secrets that make WWE segments, promos, and matches run without a hitch. And as hard as WWE can try to keep those secrets under wraps, more often than not, they are sometimes unintentionally revealed. But which ones are they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE secrets that were recently exposed. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 10, Bray Wyatt and The Fiend switch in the ring. Bray Wyatt's The Fiend character was one of the most interesting characters that WWE have ever had on their television screens in recent memory. One of the things that made Bray's character so special and unique was that he successfully managed to balance the two characters at once. One character was the host of the Firefly Funhouse, and this was a charismatic yet chilling character. The other was The Fiend, a demonic entity that managed to win the Universal title on 2 occasions. The December 7th, 2020 edition of Raw featured Firefly Funhouse Bray going one-on-one with his arch-rival Orton in the main event. But during the closing moments of the match, Orton would execute an RKO on Bray when suddenly The Fiend had swapped places with normal Bray. This led to fans questioning how did they do this during a live broadcast on Raw. Well, it turned out that portion of the segment involving The Fiend was simply clipped before Raw went live on the air. This was possible thanks to the WWE being in the Thunderdome and having no actual fans in attendance. If they were in a traditional arena with paid fans in attendance, this would be next to impossible to pull off. Number 9, WWE Super. For instance, the match between Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, which took place in 2021's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The most notable spot in the match involved McIntyre being chokeslammed to the outside of the ring, with Drew landing on a crash pad, and this received criticism from fans who believed that the crash pad had no business in a Hell in a Cell matchup. And there are some fans who appreciated the WWE trying to keep their talent safe, but a crash pad being used in a Hell in a Cell match is an interesting safety precaution to say the very least. Number 7, the crew member under the ring. Speaking of the Hell in a Cell match between Lashley and Drew McIntyre, following the spot involving a crash pad, a mysterious hand emerged from under the ring. This hand was trying to dispose of the evidence of the crash pad, but the individual failed miserably. Clearly not a lot of thought went into how the WWE were going to present the bump that McIntyre was going to take. Both the crash pad and the crew member were visible in shots. Number 6, Bray Wyatt's back catches on fire. At the beginning of the video, we mentioned how one of the arch-rivals for The Fiend was Randy Orton. Their most infamous match took place at the 2020 TLC pay-per-view in the first ever Firefly Inferno match. In the match, Orton would successfully be victorious after The Fiend was engulfed in flames. Amazingly, this was actually Bray who performed the spot. Bray was protected thanks to several layers of clothing, ensuring that none of his skin was burnt. The former WWE champion was also protected thanks to fireproof gel, which covered his hair and other vulnerable parts. Although major safety precautions were taken with Bray, he deserves a ton of credit for agreeing to perform such a serious and dangerous stunt. Number 5, The Fiend gets doused in gasoline and then seemingly burned to death. Following Bray catching fire during his match with Orton, he would then run into the ring and he would receive a devastating RKO. It was then that Orton poured gasoline all over Bray and set him alight. TLC 2020 seemingly went off the air with one of WWE's top superstars being burnt to death. However, the secret to this WWE trick was rather simple. The version of Bray that Orton set on fire was simply a dummy version of Bray. WWE achieved this by pre-taping the Firefly Funhouse match, meaning they could do multiple takes to make sure it looked as legitimate as possible. Number 4, Vince McMahon's direct memos. The Talking Smack is a show where character development is key. The show involves talent being interviewed and revealing motivations behind their actions and character. The popular show has received widespread praise for being more lenient in relation to allowing talent to be a little more unscripted. However, it appears as if Vince McMahon is still in direct control of what talent say, and we know this thanks to Paul Heyman. In 2020, Heyman appeared on Talking Smack and he accidentally revealed a memo from Vince on camera, which stated, "Identify all consequences if Roman loses," per Vince. So it appears as if Vince still likes to micromanage as much as possible, even on a show such as Talking Smack. Speaking of promo material, thanks to a rather comedic blunder by former WWE superstar Tucker, fans learned that the talent still try to memorize their promo right up until their particular segment goes live on air. Tucker was involved in a backstage segment at the 2020 Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where he accidentally walked into the segment with his promo still in his hand. Tucker quickly realized what he had done, and he hilariously threw the piece of paper containing the promo to the side. Number 3, WWE superstars take breaks during commercials. It's rather common for WWE superstars to slow down the pace of the match when Raw or SmackDown goes to a commercial break. However, during the pandemic, when Raw and SmackDown were presented at the Performance Center, WWE allowed their talent to stop wrestling altogether during commercial breaks. But since there was no fans in attendance, it made more sense for talent to be wrestling. Leaked footage surfaced in 2020 of Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross taking a break during a tag match. Fans could actually hear the 4 women talking about the match, and they were casually catching a breather whilst WWE went to a commercial. Number 2, Alexa Bliss throws a fireball. One of the most memorable moments of Alexa Bliss's career was the time she threw a fireball in the face of Randy Orton. This segment was one of the most non-PG moments to take place in the modern-day edition of Raw, but it received praise for pushing the envelope in relation to how far WWE could push their content. Fans questioned how the WWE performed this segment safely, and some fans questioned if the fireball was a computer-generated image. No, this wasn't the case, as WWE would use a traditional flash paper method to execute the stunt. And due to the nature and danger of the fireball itself, they also pre-taped the segment. And number 1, the rope breaks during Finn Balor's coup de grace. Finn Balor's Demon persona was handed his first loss on the WWE main roster at the 2021 Extreme Rules pay-per-view. The Demon will be defeated by Universal Champion Roman Reigns after the ring rope broke during the coup de grace attempt. Reigns was unable to capitalize and execute a spear for the victory. And since the pay-per-view took place in front of fans, they wondered how WWE managed to break the rope safely. Well, it turns out a crew member who was located at ringside simply cut the rope. Thanks to the WWE utilizing red light during the matches, this crew member was barely seen. Nevertheless, fans in attendance managed to see the trick performed firsthand. But there you have it, folks, 10 WWE secrets that were recently exposed. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
No matter what you're in the mood for, with the Army Royal Crispy Chicken lineup at Burger King, you can't go wrong. Classic. Cheesy.
You are the same guy that you've always been. You're a bully who likes to throw his weight around and push people.
Unfortunately, there are times in WWE when top stars have used their position of power to manipulate WWE booking on other superstars' careers. Instances of superstars using their power negatively have occurred a number of times throughout the years, and they're usually fascinating stories in relation to why the superstar decided to use their backstage power in this way. In theory, superstars shouldn't be impacting other talents' careers at all, never mind in an adverse way. And WWE management should be the ones who decide what happens on the show. And to give some of these superstars power was a recipe for disaster. Or which times were they? Well, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 times WWE wrestlers abuse their power. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists.
This awesome stuff that the writers have been working on out there. This perfect ending to SummerSlam. That was good. Brock comes in at 6 p.m. changes everything. And Vince was like, okay, we're going to go Brock video. And it made everybody else look stupid but Brock.
Number 10, John Cena refuses to drop the title to Jack Swagger. Back in 2010, WWE would award the Money in the Bank briefcase to Jack Swagger. They had plans for Swagger, and a world title reign was about to begin.
Looks like you've chosen yourself a lifelong tag team partner.
No way, I'm a smoker in our life.
Yeah, we got fortunate smokers, stay smokers. If you really want to take your chances, you can't be like this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Certainly history can be made by Shawn Michaels winning this Rumble, becoming now the second three-time winner. These are two men that we'll all see someday in the WWE Hall of Fame. Undertaker would love to strike. Michaels is going to move and dirt, but it's not about pinfalls or submissions.
That's right, JR, and that's why you can see both Undertaker and HBK going right at it right away.
And I was going to mention, Taz, you've been in Rumble matches before. What's the strategy, especially right out of the box here?
Well, right out of the box is to try and eliminate your opponent ASAP and avoid the top rope and getting chucked over it. Because you're done once that happens.
The other thing you'd like to do is go ahead and eliminate your opponent here so that you'll just be sitting waiting for your next opponent.
It's a good point, King. Absolutely.
Well, let's not forget, Coach has been in Rumble matches too.
Well, you don't need to ask me what needs to be done to win.
Lots of people have forgotten something. Ready, breath? Wait a minute. Thanks for coming. Look at this. Look at this. Michaels trying to capitalize. That's what you got to do in this type of a matchup. You got to look for your openings and opportunity in every turn. It's every man for himself. We've said it. We've said it once. We've said it 1,000 times, but you just saw it there. Carmella gets eliminated quickly. Now they old school Undertaker. Look at that. Look at that. And Shawn Michaels with enough wherewithal and such a veteran-like maneuver to use the Undertaker's own momentum against and maybe get some help. The Undertaker's got to be the performer on this channel. Makes so bad. Who's number 4? From SmackDown, the 7'3", 420-pound champion. They got Great Khali.
And you have to consider this guy a favorite simply because of his size, his strength, and how difficult he will be to throw over the top rope.
And if anybody has an advantage, it is Khali, who in the past has manhandled the Undertaker. And the Phenom realizes it, and he's unloading on the Punjabi Nightmare. Those hard shots from the Undertaker, not having the... Oh, man. That big right hand just had.
And don't forget the Great Khali won a battle royal to become World Heavyweight Champion. He's got experience in this type of matchup. Very successful experience.
Great Khali just stomping away at the Undertaker. From the days of the great Andre the Giant, the bigger men, the biggest men in battle royals have always had an advantage. And that's one over the top is what we're talking about here. Undertaker unloading with the right hands. Look how big Khali is. The Undertaker with a shade under 7 feet tall. Hey, Undertaker with a counter. It's unusual to make a man like The Undertaker look small.
Well, Khali's doing it. Let's realize Khali's much more pressure than The Undertaker is at this point in the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, went for the chop.
He's got it! He's out!
He's out!
And Shawn Michaels trying to sneak up behind The Undertaker again and eliminate The Undertaker, who's eliminating Khali.
I would consider that an upset simply because of how quickly the Great Khali was eliminated.
That's huge that Khali's out of his
Look at the last try for Shawn Michaels.
Hardcore Holly hits the ring!
What happened to World Tag Team Champions? He's tougher than $2 steak, no doubt about it. But I gotta say about the Great Khali, being 7'3", where most of his body was over the top rope, worked against Khali just a couple of moments ago. Oh, an Undertaker.
Is this wise strategy, guys, to go after the fresher man like The Undertaker's doing? I think you have to. I mean, absolutely. I think The Undertaker's doing the right thing, especially with a heavy hitter like a hardcore Holly. He can cause damage quickly, and the dead man realizes that.
One can only imagine what it would mean for an athlete like Hardcore Holly to win the Royal Rumble match and headline WrestleMania against the champion of his choice. Oh! Well, and that's one of the great
Watch Shawn Michaels scissoring Undertaker's arm.
And Holly can take advantage. Look at him in a precarious situation. Holly had a clear open shot. Oh, at the Undertaker. Boy, there's gratitude for you.
That's how we're over at Fast Force.
We better have another one, guys.
I heard Johnny stop beat him up. I love it.
Entry number 6.
Take a look at this one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, John Morrison. And I can tell you, last night, at an appearance, the Tag Team Champions were watched by 500 frantic female fans who try to climb in their limo.
Well, that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going to happen here. Because John Morrison is in deep, deep trouble.
Well, the way I was thinking is I think the champs were all night partying, and that's not a good thing to say.
Well, Morrison's getting mauled, but it's not by female fans right now.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Well, you gotta wonder if Emil was worth it.
Hey, well, remember, Morrison's a former ECW champion in his own right. He can't take it lightly.
No, he's got tremendous athlete also.
Are the allegations true?
For Jesus, streaming only on Peacock.
Very athletic move by Morrison to prevent himself from being eliminated, being able to hold on the ropes.
This is risky here. Shawn Michaels going to the top rope to perform an offensive maneuver. That's very risky.
Yeah, you want to stay away from this. Top rope, to the elbow. But it worked.
And guys, let's not forget, John Morrison went on the top rope with both feet, must hit the ground in order to be eliminated.
Hey, you hear that, guys? I think the band is being tuned up.
Entry number 7.
Who's it gonna be?
What about Holly? Was he eliminated there?
I don't know. Hometown boys in the house, though, baby.
And if you ask the superstars who won championship, they would challenge one of them. They would say the WWE championship and the heavyweight title. Tommy Dreamer is all consumed. And becoming AEW champion.
Holly Dreamer getting extreme, baby. It's a big, big moment for Morrison again shows his agility by saving himself out there in a real precarious spot.
He's got Dreamer's trying to eliminate the Undertaker.
One of his legs over.
You can, but you got to sneak and move. But you got to watch your back at all times. Undertaker right now, in my opinion, is actually in a good spot.
Undertaker a long way from the top rope. Number 8 will be the match.
And remember the history of last year between these two men. The epic battles in cages and last man standing matches.
Well, let's get ready to rumble. Look at Dreamer. Well, Tommy Dreamer obviously doesn't care about those. And there he goes.
Batista eliminates Dreamer. Shawn Michaels looks to be a little worse for wear in more ways than one. As Michaels up on the top rope, the Undertaker standing free, which doesn't bode well for the other competitors in the ring. Holly and HBK have been in a stalemate in the corner. Oh, there!
Poor Morrison. Man, he got thrilled.
I think Batista's fired up.
Guys, I know it's every man for himself, but with so many favorites already in this match, would you consider teaming up to get out of Batista or an Undertaker or an HBK?
I think that's a great idea if you can, but those allies don't last long. They can change every second more or less.
And who, as Vince McMahon said earlier, who can you really trust? Absolutely no one at the end of the day in a one-on-one match.
Holly's hanging on here.
Well, these 90 seconds fly by, don't they?
Who is it? Hornswoggle!
Mr. McMahon's illegitimate son.
Yeah, but Hornswoggle looks all fired up.
Yeah.
Horny! Hey, he's a McMahon, for God's sakes!
Hornswoggle and Mick Foley won a tag team qualifying match to get into this thing. And what is Hornswoggle? Hey, back up his sleeve.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't
Shades of Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, knock it. I did that once. It works.
Batista speared the Undertaker. Shades of their rivalry from last year. Unfinished business between Batista and the Undertaker as Batista looks to eliminate his fierce rival.
Man, well, there's 6 active competitors. This is Hornswoggle is Hanson without lead. We're in the ring right now.
Well, he went home. Well, there again, falls because of the luck of the draw. Finley's not out here yet, so really Hornswoggle has no protection.
The great protector, Finley. Vince McMahon put in charge of protecting his son, Hornswoggle. Oh, the boss seems to be trying to go find a wedge between those two.
Watch out here.
Holly hanging tough. Taking it to Shawn Michaels. Entry number 10.
Yeah, here's a match Chuck Palumbo really has not been making any friends as of late.
Chuck Palumbo, the fresh man, taking out Batista. Batista's in trouble. You see Undertaker and Batista in this matchup and how much it means to them to get back to WrestleMania. Being down the World Championship on a number of occasions by Edge and Vicky Guerrero in recent months. Undertaker measuring John Morrison. Morrison hanging on here. That's the third or fourth time that Morrison has done that. He's got tremendous flexibility because John Morrison, now the dead man, has got Palumbo covered. Morrison's got an advantage in this sort of match with his agility, his flexibility. Look at this.
Morrison hanging on here. That's very tough to do on a shoulder and hand strength.
Morton has a great natural athleticism. That failed.
Batista may be in trouble. John Morrison in trouble once again, courtesy of Shawn Michaels. Look at this. Morrison's got
Number 11 coming.
Morrison's trying to reverse that. And Michaels could be flying on the top in a moment. Nice decision by Morrison. Who's up now?
And from SmackDown, the arch enemy of Chuck Palumbo, JD Noble. You see him all taped up after the brutal assault at the hands of Palumbo Friday night. And Noble making a beeline.
You know, and you go into this Royal Rumble match with a target on your body with injury, but here comes Noble. Look at this.
But again, when Noble's got to focus himself on the matchup and now let his emotions from his shoulder focus on just Palumbo as he's doing here.
I don't think he can hear you, though.
Now, Palumbo should be ashamed of his actions. I don't blame on Noble, but Noble's at a distinct disadvantage. Eliminating Noble. Punk has not had a good week.
Punk is not happy.
What a clothesline! They have shattered the nose. CM Punk. And Michaels showing the scars already from the matchup as he entered at number 2.
And Shawn Michaels almost went out right there.
Shawn Michaels at number 2, Undertaker number 1, and they're both still alive in the Rumble. Watch this clothesline. Feel this impact.
And again, that's the veteran instincts, the savviness of the Undertaker. To nail a man was attempting one move and capitalize was the dead man.
That wasn't the Undertaker and Michaels working together, I guarantee.
Absolutely.
Palumbo looking to eliminate a second man for that show.
Nice. Here we go. Wow.
Referees were right there. Both feet did hit the
Oh, and there's that knee again.
Michael didn't hang on that time. Palumbo is out.
Turn around. Oh.
Shawn Michaels. And you mentioned before, JR, the wherewithal of the ring to see who's vulnerable, and he goes right after that man.
Hey. Oh, look at that. Shawn Michaels hanging on for dear life as well.
Cody Rhodes, one half the tag champions, making his first appearance ever in the Royal Rumble match.
Well, JR, what's interesting about this, you got both tag team champions in the same ring at the same time here. Are they going to work together or against one another?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be every man for himself, especially knowing the personality of Hardcore Holly. He's as much as savage to Cody Rhodes and, hey, it was me and you in the Rumble. Look out. It's every man for himself.
Besides that, you got the prize at the end of the tunnel, baby, to go to WrestleMania, main event WrestleMania champion of your choice. Hey, my friends are needed.
Well, look what happened there. Cody Rhodes actually came to the aid of his partner, Hardcore Holly, going after The Undertaker.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Cody Rhodes right now, I don't care what you say about him, he's got to have butterflies in his stomach the size of eagles in the first Royal Rumble ever, and now in the grasp of The Undertaker. Look at this kid.
goes in, and the Undertaker put this match over 18 minutes as we speak.
Yeah, I was going to ask, when does the fatigue start to set in for those guys who entered early, like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker?
I believe at any time, especially the punishment that Michaels himself has taken.
It's not just a physical punishment either, guys. It's the mental punishment. When you get to this match all like The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, you don't know who's coming after you next. They know you're at your weakest point and you're tired.
You're right, the Undertaker showing up.
Wow, that's impressive.
Have you ever seen anyone absorb that many chops from hard